Hey everyone, welcome back. So I've got my weekly melts to share with you guys today. I melt everything in a 24 watt hot plate or 20 watt Glade, and then I have also just like this one candle type warmer. So anyways, let's jump right in. From Sassy Doll Aroma, I melted Red Delicious Sweet Lavender Salty Sea Air Buttercream Frosting. Now this one was a nice like apple salty sea air scent. It performed well. I did not really get much of like a buttercream frosting scent, but it was nice. And then I also melted Strawberry Vanilla Cotton. This was a sweet laundry scent, and the laundry scent was kind of musky, which was nice. So this performed well, and I really did like that one. All right, so that is all from Sassy Doll Aroma. From Super Tarts, I melted my some of my Go to Sleep Magically Delicious combo. This is a great combo that I hope that she will release in clamshells because I just broke into my band bag and I can already tell this is going to be one that I melt quite often. It's sweet. It's like sweet from the Magically Delicious, but also lavender sweet from that Go to Sleep, which I feel like is sweet on its own. So anyways, this is really nice and it performs well in my room and bathroom. Darth, which is the Omen blended with Rosemary Mint. This was nice, performed well. I will say though that the Rosemary Mint did not come out full swing. Like you definitely got more of the Omen. So unfortunately that one didn't like blow me away. I probably wouldn't get it again. Next is Stance. So this one didn't really perform very well. It's lighter when you smell it in general because I feel like pear can sometimes be light, but I melted this in the kids' room and the spare bedroom, and I don't really remember it being something like memorable, so that was a little bit disappointing. Finnick, I have this going in the kids' bathroom. It still smells from yesterday. Ew, the hair. Sorry, guys. Anyways, what was I saying? So this one, it's green to me, and I'm not sure what in it is making it green. But I'm probably going to pass this on to my mom because I'm not a huge green fan, and that's what that smells like to me. But it did perform well, and it was nice for the bathroom. Blossom, Lavender Chamomile Cotton Candy and Rock Candy. This was really good. I put it in for nighttime, and I could smell it while I was laying in bed. It smells familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of like bedtime bath or something. Something's in this that makes me think of another clamshell she has, but this was nice. It was very sweet it was like a sweet lavender, not sweet lavender, but like a sweetened lavender. And yeah, I did like this, although I will say when I came back in the room after waking up the next day, I did not smell it. So sometimes Super Tarts will last into the next day. Blair Witch, oh my gosh, I freaking love this. I'm so glad that I tried this. So it's Fall Leaves, which is the dominant note in this. You do get a slight lemon in the background, and you do get that salted caramel, but it's not overpowering, and it's not like, sometimes I don't like caramel scents. This is so freaking good. I melted this, it blew me away. I could smell it downstairs. I had this going in my room, in my bathroom, and I really did like it. So I would totally buy this again. I will be melting this again for fall, and it's actually what I would say, it's so far out of the fall scents that I've melted, it has become one of my favorites. Pippin, this was a nice blue sugar scent. It's definitely blue sugar with that blue cotton candy. The orange, you could get the orange, you definitely got the orange, but it was overpowered and combined really well with the blue sugar. So I don't like orange scents, but this one was nice for me. Finished off some Arwen, Magically Delicious and Cotton Candy Frosting. This is nice, and I want to love it, and I love it on cold, but I have just found that this scent is not really a strong thrower. So I finished this off in the kids' room in the spare bedroom, so I've got a couple more clams of this to get through, but I do like it. I just wish it threw better. So this one is my last one from Super Tarts, Wolverine's Woman, Houseberry Blend, Sour Cream Spice Cake, and Rose Cream. It's really old, as you can see. Now it's kind of spicy, and I don't like it, honestly, on cold. When I melted it, it was so old that I just didn't get any throw whatsoever, so I might just give this to my friend and see if she gets any better luck in there, so. All right, so that is all from Super Tarts. Moving on to Sweet Sage scents, I melted these cute little pumpkins in Cider Lane. This was just a nice basic Cider Lane scent that I paired with my candle. Strawberry Passion Lemonade, I finished this up. It was just a couple pieces left. This was nice. Definitely got the strawberry and the lemonade, and it's just a nice fruity lemonade scent. Starfish Wishes, Blue Lagoon, and Salty Sea Air. This was really good, and it performed really well in the bathroom. I would get this one again, but I'm trying to phase out of my summer scents. I'll still melt summer scents in the bathroom because I feel like they go better in there, but I'm pretty much trying to get through some of my older fall wax. But that did perform really well, and I really did like it. Front Porch Fruit Loop Laundry. This was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. Let's see. Strawberry Peppermint. Her peppermint can kind of smell funky to me. It gets a little bit of like a dirt scent for some reason. It was nice. I just wouldn't buy that one again. Honey Dew Cotton Candy Marshmallow. I had this going in the kids' bathroom. It was very sweet and very strong and performed well in there. And then Pink Pineapple. This is a pineapple scent that I really didn't get much of a pink sugar from at all. But it was nice, and I did put that in the kids' bathroom. All right. Old Primitive Treasures, I melted some Sweater Weather. This is really old. This is from last August. It performed well, and I paired this with my Sweater Weather candle. Aruba Coconut. This was like a lighter scent, but it did okay in the bathroom, but it was on the lighter side even in the bathroom. Cider by the Fireside, which is Cider Lane and Marshmallow Fireside. This was okay. I paired this with the Cider Lane candle after it had been melting a while, just because I started to not get that good of a throw. Okay, Kimry Ann's Salty Sea Air Bonfire Bliss Toasted Marshmallow. Ooh, this is so good. So you definitely got the Bonfire Bliss as a strong note because it was the overpour, but you also got the Salty Sea Air, and it was a great combo. Very strong, very sweet. I loved it. Cider Lane Leaves Bonfire Bliss. So I cut these before I started cutting them into 6 pieces, and it performed okay, but it wasn't super strong, and I found that I just don't get that great of a throw from her paraffin blocks. I prefer the Parasoy, even though they're messy. I do get a better throw from her wax in Parasoy form. All right, so that was all from my multiple scents. So let's move on to single vendor scents. Fresh Picked Strawberry from Candles from the Keeping Room. This was just a very strong, very sweet scent. Performed really well. Miss Monroe, which is some birthday cake from Two Chicks in a Wick. This was a scent shot I put in the kids' room in the spare bedroom, and this performed well. It was just like a basic creamy birthday cake scent. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it says pink sugar, because it did smell like, it was like a little gingerbread guy, and I put this in the bathroom, and it did smell like pink sugar. It performed well. Fresh Apple from Wilma's. This I got this in one of her clearance scents. It performed really well. It was not a fresh apple to me, though. It was spicy, so it was in my fall box, and I finished it up. Raspberry Coconut Cream Cake from Sugar and Spice. I melted this in the kids' room in the spare bedroom, and it did perform really well. It was a nice, creamy scent. I just probably wouldn't buy it again. It wasn't like fantastic. And then Heavenly Honeysuckle. This was just a nice floral scent. Tuscany Candles. My friend sent this to me. Poison Apple. This was a really sweet, like green apple scent. It was really sweet. It had almost like a little bit of a sour tartness to it, but it actually performed well, and I did like this. So. Vanilla Woods from Can Do Candles. This performed really well, and the only thing I could think of was Bonfire Bliss. I don't know if this is her other like scent name for it, and I tried to look up the scent description to see if it was similar to Bonfire Bliss, but she is currently closed, so I did not find that out. But this is old too. This is from August of last year. This performed great, and it did smell like Bonfire Bliss to me. Blueberry Pumpkin Patch from Haley's Heavenly Scents. This smells like a cereal blend to me. I'm not sure why, but it did perform well. And last but not least is Nancy's Wax Creations. I do need to rebag this because it's not sticking anymore. Pumpkin Crunch Cake. This is a nice, sweet pumpkin crunch cake scent. It performed well. And yeah, so that is all that I melted this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.